Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Farming Simulator 22 as we continue our Elmcreek start from scratch run here, and we are getting this silo compacted so that we can go ahead and close it up and get it started processing silage. It's got about 180,000, just over 180,000 liters in it, so that appears to be pretty close to the limit. I mean, we could put maybe a tiny bit more in here, but honestly not much, without spilling over the sides or out the ends. I will say that one thing I did forget about doing silage this way is that it is a lot easier when you have a friend helping you, because your friend can be in here compacting stuff the entire time while you're bringing over loads, and that way not only is it like nice and smooth the whole time, but you know, it's mostly compacted by the time you get that last load in there. You've only got to top off like the last little bit of compacting. Plus, this tractor is not that good for compacting. It's struggling. We probably could beef it up with some wider tires or double tires or something like that. Give it a little bit more traction. I can't remember if we've maxed out the horsepower in this one yet or not, but my favorite tractor for this kind of thing is actually... let's see. This one right... Oh, did I pass it? I must have passed it. Where'd it go? There it is. It's class 1. I love this one that's like... got the tracks on the back and the steering on the front. I use this one all the time for compacting in 19. It was zippy. I like it. Could go back and forth on stuff real fast. But we're almost there. 99%. Tiny little bit more compacting and we'll get there. There we go. 100% compacted. I do want to clean up the ends, and that might mean we have to compact a little bit more. So let me pull it out of here. See if we can clean up the ends. Just pick up some of that stuff with the... I'm going to see if I can pick it up with the forge guy. And then once that's all cleaned up, we'll check the compacting one more time, and then we'll get something closed up. Now I am going to buy a bigger silo. This one's too small. We're going to need at least 2 mediums. I don't know if we'll need to go all the way up to 2 larges or not, but definitely I think we're going to need 2 mediums. I assume we could pick this back up. It's actually just picking up as chaff, which is fine, because we're just going to drop it back off into another silo here in a minute. I mean, that's about as good as it's going to get. I mean, there's still a little bit there, but it's fine. We just picked up 2,600 liters that was spilling over the edge, so it's something. We're still at 100%, so L, there we go, blanket it up. A little bit of spillage over in the edges, but we can clean that up next time. But not too bad. Already starting to make some silage. So let's get you out of the way, and let's see where we're going to put this medium one, because what we're going to do is we're going to put a medium one down next to it, but I'm going to leave enough space so that I can then replace that first one with a medium one later, and they'll just connect together. So let's grab, what am I calling it down here? Silos. It's not cheap. It is not cheap at all. I mean, something like this could work, but I kind of like the ones where we can drive through, so I'm going to stick with those. That one's pretty nice too, though. I mean, this is a significant step up. I mean, not only is it obviously longer and wider, the one thing I wasn't thinking about based on the size, because I was looking at the dimensions earlier, right? The one thing I wasn't thinking about based on size is that it is also taller, so we can fill it up a bit more, you know, quite a bit more actually. I'm actually going to line up the ends because I don't want to get too much closer than we already are to those trees. That'd be perfect, but something like that. And then we'll replace that other one. We'll just put it next to this one and link them together. That's a lot of money, guys, but we definitely needed it because that little dinky one was not going to cut it. All right, we're going to have to just drop off this chaff here, and then we'll go pick up some more grass. I mean, a few modifications that I would make to this process. I definitely want a bigger trailer. This having to do multiple loads like this is definitely slowing us down. So, mostly because of the fact that it doesn't fill up all the way anyway. A better tractor to be able to do this mashing would be great, but I'm not sure if that's within our future. Very low on money right now, though we do have some bread to sell. Does our bread need to be sold? Right there. Always pass it. Bread is December would be the best. So we still got a ways to wait for that. Although the price would be September. Yeah, okay, we're not actually, you know, a few $100 away, but we definitely want to wait. Yeah, we're able to spread that out a lot nicer. We could even do 3 paths, I think. One down the right, one down the left, and one right down the middle. It's possible if we started with a medium, we might have just been able to fit it all within the medium. It's hard to tell, though, until you really kind of get rolling with it. So any other easy contracts we wanted to knock out? I don't think so. I think most of these other ones are going to take a while. Yeah. Like the next big one is this 57 sewing, but even this says it's going to take 40 minutes, and that's usually underestimating how long it actually takes. All this work for something that's just here to fill in the gaps between our actual crops. Still, I mean, you know, I don't know. It's good to get back into the swing of kind of doing grass and silage stuff, because I will do it, you know, at some point, you know, in the future for other reasons. You know, whether if we're going to be doing sheep, we're going to be doing grass stuff, although probably not like this. If we do cows again, we probably will do something like this, though. Although, as I've mentioned before, corn is your best silage maker, usually. Come on, pull, go, 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 go. Oh no, we're stuck. We're stuck. Got a larger pile there than I wanted, but that's alright. It's still manageable. Yeah, this bunker's barely going to be full at all. Still got to get seeded, don't we? Is that this month? Yes. Definitely got a work cut out for us in the month of May. But again, if we get a bigger wagon, that's less trips. Starting with the bigger silo, it makes it just easier just in general. And eventually, if we can get a better machine to do the smushing, as I say, the compacting, then we will be in a better place that way as well. There might be machines that are like tailor-made for this type of thing. Oh no, we're stuck. I'm trying to get moving before I jump anymore. Come on. Come on. Oh. No, the pickup's up. Thought maybe it was getting hung on the front of the thingy. Oh, come on. Oh my goodness. Guess we needed to smush it down first. Alright, I might be able to push the wagon from the back. Just get it over that hump. That's all we need to do. And then we can do a round of flattening things out to make it even. Nope. Sometimes I can. That's just not going to go, is it? Well then, I forget. Is our tractor as strong as it's going to be? 170, what can it go up to? 260, no, it's not even close. Plus, we could always put bigger twin wheels on it to give it more traction in this bunker. I wasn't going to do the twin wheels for the small bunker because I didn't know if it would fit. It does look like it would, although it'd be a little bit harder to put down the sides. And even if I put them on now, it'll still be hard to put down the sides. We definitely have a lot more horsepower to gain, but it's not cheap. See if I can just pull off to the side over here. Kind of find some way to dislodge it. I'm actually not sure where it's getting hung up the most. Honestly, sometimes it's so weird with grass and stuff. Sometimes it's really hard to tell where it's actually getting hung up at. I mean, it is lumpy, don't get me wrong, but I don't feel like it's so packed in there that it can't be like, we can't pull out at all. I've definitely had it worse before. But again, that was with a bigger tractor. Alright, well, I'm not going to make you guys wait. I'm going to figure this out. I'll be back here momentarily. Alright, I was able to get it loose. Just lots of trial and error back and forth. Finally got it out. Flattened everything out real nice. Relatively nice, I should say. And then, yeah, back here picking up some more. We're almost done here. Just a couple more rows. Hopefully we can get it through this time. Definitely think horsepower is a big part of it as well. I mean, this thing's got to be pretty heavy. We'll need at least 2 more loads, and then we'll be done. Well, 1 more full load and 1 partial load, most likely. Looks like our additive stuff, our little silage booster, will last basically an entire harvesting season, so that's good to know. This is where if I had a second tractor, I'd be using it to start planting while we're doing this. I wonder if that mower can smush stuff down. I would be surprised if it's strong enough to get up in here without getting stuck. Which basically means I'm going to try it, because why not? It would be so ridiculous, but funny at the same time. It's probably got more horsepower than this thing. If I understand right, if I remember right, I should say, I don't think you need the roller. Roller just helps. You really just need a body. Like you need just something that's heavy that drives back and forth, you know. So therefore, your tractor, even with just tires, I think, can get out there and compact it pretty well. In fact, I know it can because obviously we've been seeing it compact just by running this trailer through there. All right, that's it. How much did we end up with? We had about 180,000 on the first one. We're gonna get stuck in here again. I just need to put a little bit in here. And yeah, this is not even. Not even 165,000, but combined. And I definitely think we could have fit all of it in the medium, so that's good to know. We can sell the small one, get a little bit of our money back, and just use one medium for now. How much horsepower does this thing have? I mean, I realize horsepower is not the only factor. 449 horsepower. I knew it had a lot. Horsepower is not the only factor, for sure. But this thing is big enough and beefy enough. There's a good chance it can get over here and roll back and forth. And it may not be as good. Don't get me wrong. I'm not expecting it to be as good. I just need to be able to do it a little bit. And then I can use that other tractor to start doing some planting. Oh my goodness. This thing's way faster as far as going back and forth. How does that equate to better smushing? Ah! I mean, I could be making it up, but I feel like the compacting is actually working out better now. This is better than the roller. Oh my goodness. All right. That's awesome and hilarious at the exact same time. Let's get you go start some seeding because we need that big time. I forget, do we still have a planter? Seeder? Whatever. What am I looking for there? Negative. I forgot we'd bought those, but it's okay because we still will probably use them from time to time. But We definitely lease that, which we do want to get this turned back in because I think we're going to get a different thing for when we do the silage anyway. I'm going to hold on to it for just a second in case we need to clean something up. But we've got to get us a cedar. I keep saying, just try to say planter. Cedar. Realize they're similar. A drill. A seed drill, is that what they're called? We do not call them though, that here. It does not have to be that big. Just reasonable size. Honestly, this one down here was fine last time we used it. It's a little bit cheaper. Holds way less seeds, but might be good enough. This one's not bad. Still only 3 meters though, and it's even cheaper. Even cheaper. Oh, we need something that can cultivate too, though. So this one doesn't need previous cultivating, but this one is a cultivator, I think is what that's saying. Any other good cheap ones that they've added in? Now, the only other one that would be cultivating would be this one. It's more expensive. So this one would be slightly cheaper. Same, I mean, it's the same width, but yeah, I think we'll try this one. As long as the seed lasts long enough, which I think it will. At least you does recommend wheel weights, which at the very least I will grab. Where's my front weight? I also like that one just because it's closer to the back, which means it's still going to be a little bit easier to maneuver around these smaller fields. At least that's the way I feel. Oh, there's a little bit of grass there. We'll have to get that next time. All right, just start driving up the road while I know it's not going to save us that much time, but come on. While I do some more rolling back and forth. Some more smushing. But all in all, 300 and... this thing's so much easier to drive back and forth. Was it 340,000? Something like that? 345? It's not bad. I don't remember what that compares to the amount of silage we got from baling last time. Plus, the last time we baled silage, I think it was pre... Man, this thing just... See, this is the thing. You get a tractor that's got the horsepower, it can go up and down this thing so much easier. The horsepower is a big part of it. We've got to get a better tractor from that. This one doesn't even have good, like, tires necessarily. It's just the horsepower oomph. All right, let's get some seeds here just so we have some to bring back with us. I know we've got some at the farm still, though. All right, let's get our sorghum rolling. This is not working. Did it not say this thing had a cultivator? Did I read it wrong? Oh. Was that over there and I missed it? Oh no, that's not right. That's still there. I'm confused now. The power harrow is attached. Lower power harrow. Turn on power harrow. I don't understand. How does that not count as a cultivator? It is a cultivator. Confused. I haven't used this machine before, I don't think. Just for giggles, let's unattach the seeder. And can we just use the power harrow? Okay, so that works. It's just that the worker doesn't know what to do. Like, am I gonna have to do this? Turn on power harrow. No. Why does this not work together? Like, why does it just... what? I'm so confused. Why would this not work together? They come together, but it doesn't work together? I'm extremely confused. If you guys know what I'm missing, by all means, please let me know. But I guess I'm going to go return this one and get the other one that we've used before. Cost us some extra money, but whatever. I'd rather have one that works, obviously. I'm obviously missing something, but even when I did it myself, so it wasn't an automation thing, it didn't work. And I really don't want to do two rounds because that's just going to be boring. I'd rather do this all in one. Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea what's... I'm obviously missing something. Usually, even if I'm missing something, usually the workers are at least smart enough to figure it out, and they weren't. So, it's leading me to believe that there's something else going on. Let's see what I want to select you. Unload. Just attach. Funny thing is we can return these separately, but it doesn't really matter. Oh well, we'll go back with the tried and true, what's it called? Where is it? Again, that one would be nice if, but we would need the cultivator too. So let's go back with this one. It works. It's a little long. That's the one thing I don't like about it. It's just, it's long, which means it makes it a little bit awkward to maneuver around our fields, but it works. So. Plus it holds a lot more seed. All right, well, I'm going to go get this thing set up, and we'll call the episode there. Obviously, like I said, I know this one works, so nothing really to show here. But when we come back, we will finish up the seeding, the rolling, and the smushing down of the silage. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.